I'm going to talk about how to turn your stimming into a superpower. So I haven't stimmed or rocked for the last 2 months. And I was just thinking to myself, it's funny, but if I just worked out and did videos, man, after a year, I would have so many videos all over the internet and I would be ripped. And I'm like, what's wrong with that? So I think mainly why I stimmed my whole life, basically rocking back and forth, was I had a lot of energy. You know, I was a hyper kid. I liked to tap on things. Finally, my mom was like, here, we're going to get you a drum set, you know, because I was just tapping on all the furniture. I was humming songs. Absolutely loved music. That was a whole world in itself, you know, like fantasy land. And, you know, people with autism love to daydream and just escape. So at one point in my life, you know, when I discovered alcohol, I had music, I had stimming, and I had alcohol. And I was like, my life is perfect. I didn't even want to talk to my girlfriends. They're just kind of like co-pilots, you know, to my own fantasy. Because I was so content with rocking back and forth and listening to music and drinking. But eventually all of that stuff turned against me. When I got into my late 40s and early 50s, you know, I'm 51 right now, I'm still paying for what I did in my 20s. It seems like the last part of your life, you're kind of trying to fix the first part of your life. You know, the first part of your life, you just destroy it. You know, you do whatever you want, you make mistakes, you know, and then the last half of your life, I feel like it's just you repairing yourself, you know. I had a friend who partied a lot, and he was like, yeah, he was older than me, and he was like, yeah, I'm lucky I survived my 20s. And I feel the same way. But now it's time to reinvent ourselves. You know, maybe you're tired of rocking back and forth or stimming. And I just say what you can do is it's up to you. If you want to channel that stimming, that energy into something productive, or if you want to channel it into something destructive, it's up to you. I can say honestly that I channeled it into the destructive for 20 years. I was the town drunk. I got drunk twice a day. I stopped eating food. I broke up with lots of people and got in car wrecks and you name it. Got thrown in jail, had a heart attack when I was 32. You name it. Lots of bad stuff came out of drinking, because I focused all my attention on it, because I am autistic. What we focus on grows, and people with autism laser focus on one thing usually. We're like idiot savants. We're geniuses. But when we focus it on the wrong thing, it can destroy us. And so I'm here today to say, let's just flip it. Let's flip all our energy and put it into something productive. So I want you to think about your dreams again. What lights you up? What makes you passionate? And we're going to focus on that every single day. Every single day, do 1% towards a better life. Just think about one day at a time and pick up your hobby, pick up something that you want to do, something you want to learn. If you want to learn how to make money online, then study it. Study internet marketing. If you want to dance again or play a musical instrument, find the best person in your niche. All right. If you want to become a heavy metal drummer, you would study heavy metal drummers. Find the best and study them, and work every single day towards your goals. And that's what I'm doing in the last 2 months, since I've been focusing on bettering myself and taking action. I've noticed I am extremely more productive, more compassionate. I care more about people. I'm not trying to run to my room and escape by stimming anymore. I'm facing my fears, and I want to inspire you guys. And you can do the same too. You can flip it around and stop destroying yourself with the wrong activities. Flip it. Channel all that energy into something that you want to master in the next year. I challenge you to master something this next year. 2024 can be a phenomenal year. All you have to do is flip that energy and that focus and put it on something productive, something that lights you up and makes you passionate. You can talk about it all day long, and go for it. And start competing with the best of the best. Challenge yourself. Become competitive. It's okay if it's healthy. And that's it. That's how you become a superhero. You know, a lot of people that I study right now are celebrities or rock stars or musicians, and a lot of them didn't hit their momentum. They didn't hit their superpowers until they created an alter ego. Okay? There's one guy that I follow, David Goggins. You may have heard of him. He's a ultra marathon runner. He's like hardcore, like a military sergeant. And he does videos while he's jogging. And, he's like, man up, stop being a pussy and all this stuff. And he's motivating. But I forgot where I was going with this. Oh, so he calls himself Goggins. That's his alter ego. Instead of being David Goggins, his alter ego his name is Goggins. And Goggins comes out and he's the drill sergeant. He's like, man up. You can't hurt me, son. You can't hurt me, son. And Eminem his rap was boring until he conjured Slim Shady. All right. But I think when musicians do that, it gets a little demonic. I think you can conjure the wrong spirits, and you don't want to get into black magic with this stuff. All right. You want to keep it real and try to create an alter ego that's a good guy, basically a beneficial superhero. Don't go near that destructive black magic stuff, all right, if you do create an alter ego. But anyways, I'm rambling. You get the idea. You can access your superpower this year and channel all that energy that you're using right now to stim into something that's productive, and you will see dramatic results for the better. I love you guys. Hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment if you know what I'm talking about. If you're interested in doing it, what's your hobby? What's your passions? It's time to get back to them. All right. Life is short. It's time to turn it around.